First game of the girls 15th region tournament is set for Monday, February 29th at 6:30 p.m. at the East Kentucky Expo Center in Pikeville between Magoffin County, champion of the 57th district, and Pikeville, runner-up in the 59th district. Magoffin County enters the game with an 18-9 record and a winner of 3 straight games. Pikeville is 17-12 on the season, and prior to its district championship loss to Shelby Valley, had won 3 straight. The two teams have met this season. The Lady Hornets beat the Lady Panthers 65-58 back on February 1st in Salyersville.
The second game of the tournament also on Monday the 29th, the rematch of a first-round game from last season. 58th district champion Prestonsburg will play 60th district runner-up Lawrence County 8-15. The Lady Black Cats are 8-22 on the season, coming off their second straight district title. The Lady Bulldogs are 13-17 on the year. The two teams met way back on December 4th in Prestonsburg, with the Lady Black Cats winning by 11. But the two head coaches say little can be taken away from that game with how differently the teams are playing now.
We've grown, both of us have grown tremendously, leaps and bounds. I'm really impressed at the job she did with her team. I mean, she hung in there and battled, and I feel like my kids did the same thing. So it's 2 much improved basketball teams from what you saw earlier in the year.
Well, our youth early on killed us. We had multiple turnovers. We've cut those down. Our girls are growing up a little bit. So honestly, they played really well in the district tournament. I know we still struggled against Belfry, but our young girls have grown up a little bit, and that's helped us.
We were undefeated going into the district tournament, and we'll be undefeated going into the regional tournament. And that's kind of the sale we've had to make. And you know, we threw that record away and just focused on the precious present. That's what I've tried to get them to live up to.
In the bottom of the bracket, game number 1 on Tuesday, March 1st, the Belfry Lady Pirates, champions of the District 60, will meet the runners-up from the 58th District, Betsy Layne Lady Cats. The two teams met in Floyd County just a few weeks ago, with Betsy Layne pulling out the 43-39 win. Each team enters the game hovering around the 500 mark. Betsy Layne right at 500 at 15-15. The Lady Pirates at 12-13 on the year. Both head coaches feel like their teams match up very well with the first-round opponent.
But, you know, you still got to win. They're going to plan, we're going to plan. We're kind of even teams in terms of it's just, you know, who has that confidence, who go play.
I think the two teams are pretty evenly matched. We were lucky enough to come away with a 4-point win at home. I know Kevin Deskins really has a scrappy team. You know, we're just going to have to be prepared and you know, come out and hopefully we can get a victory.
I think we're kind of at a good place right now with how we're practicing, and really we've struggled a lot this year. I've kind of forgot when you have young girls how hard the process gets. But really, I've noticed a difference in their confidence and the way they're playing and kind of their focus and attention.
And finally, the marquee matchup of the first round of the girls' 15th region tournament, the 59th district champion Shelby Valley Lady Cats versus defending region champion 56th district runner-up Johnson Central. Shelby Valley enters the region tournament 25-3 on the season and has won 8 straight games and has not lost since falling to Owensboro Catholic in the second round of the All-A state tournament. The Lady Eagles are 18-11 on the year, and prior to losing to Magoffin County in the 57th district final, had won 9 of their previous 11 games. Shelby Valley won both regular season meetings, winning by 1 at home on December 14th and by 13 1 week later at Johnson Central.
They have a lot of quickness, and they're very athletic at the guard spots. And of course, they have a dominant post player as well. So they're a tough matchup for everybody. I mean, there's a reason why they've only lost 3 games this year, and you know, we've played them before, and we felt like we gave the game away at Shelby Valley. Then we played them at our place back in December, and they beat us, I think, by 10 or 11. So you know, we're familiar with each other. Rodney's familiar with me. I'm familiar with him. It should be a great basketball game, first round of the regional tournament.
Quickly recapping the girls' 15th region tournament. Again, it will be played at the East Kentucky Expo Center in Pikeville on Monday, February 29th. Game 1 at 6:30. Magoffin County will play Pikeville, and following that game around 8:15, Prestonsburg meets Lawrence County. The second night, March 1st, first game at 6:30 has Belfry playing Betsy Layne, and the final first round game of the tournament at 8:15 on Tuesday. The defending champion Johnson Central Lady Eagles meet up with the Lady Cats of Shelby Valley.
That one should be fun. Finishing up our look at the girls' 15th region tournament. Here's how the teams stack up, going solely off of their record entering this week's first round. Shelby Valley in the top spot at 25-3. Magoffin County's 18-9. Johnson Central 18-11. Pikeville is 17-12. Betsy Layne enters the tournament right at 500 at 15-15. Lawrence County, meanwhile, below 500 at 13-17. Belfry 12-13, and the Prestonsburg Lady Black Cats begin the region tournament play with a record of 8-22. Well, coming